Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The team hits one! Marvellous goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It's goes for goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Gundogan. He's got options out wide.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Hoists it forward, chance to break. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be...
He's gone for it! They've done it! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Leicester grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
The ball has crossed the line and it's a throw. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Sterling. Johnny Evans battles to win it back. He spotted the run and played him through. Now it's Vardy. Gets away from his opponents. Perez. Shoots! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Vardy. Vardy. And it's played forward. Aguero. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Manchester seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
That's not going to make it. Vardy. Perez. Has a hit! And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Aguero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's Iheanacho! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chance! He's come loose. Breaks on here. Vardy needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Corner given. Ederson, will they claim to that?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Iheanacho! And he steered it beyond the post. De Bruyne. Aguero. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Gundogan. Iheanacho, 2 goals to his name already. It's got through to him. Vardy has been found. Perez. The referee's had a look. Blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. There's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Leicester have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Leicester pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Lobs it in gently. Ruben Dias does well there, alert. Forward it goes. Laporte. And here's Aguero. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Iheanacho has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
João Cancelo. De Bruyne. Johnny Evans tries to stroke it through. And here's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And that is faded wide.
Manchester are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Just brushed off the ball there. And here's Mahrez. Mahrez gets flagged offside. Perez. Keeper's ball. Manchester have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach.
Leicester really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
Looking to break out here. Mahrez! He has done it!
Manchester are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Tielemans. Nicely measured pass. Vardy. And the shot! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mendy positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's De Bruyne. Well played, he saw that coming. And here's Sterling. Sterling finds himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. De Bruyne. Kasper Schmeichel catches it safely. Well, they can break here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Mahrez. And that's been won straight back. Maddison. There's the through ball. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, real danger here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that Peter, is he?
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty...
Maddison! Pulled out the best in the keeper. De Bruyne goes looking. Now it's Aguero. It's Aguero! And yes, it's there! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Manchester grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Done very well to intervene. Zinchenko plays it forward. Over to the left. De Bruyne. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Manchester get it back again. De Bruyne gets it out to the wing. Ndidi. And there goes the final whistle. Leicester a class apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.